Hey there everybody, how you all doing today? Let me just sort this out. I'm running a little bit behind. And hopefully it's changed out to satisfactory. There we go. So, there we go, there we go, there we go. Let me hide that. Oh, it's going to be a long day. It really, really is. But welcome back everybody. So we are in Satisfactory 1.0. Welcome. How you doing there, Mr. Bodine? So, today obviously, I've got to show you what I've done in the last week since Update 1 was released, and obviously kind of go over what I'm going to be doing later on. So, right, first things first, a drink, there we go. Right then, so, but yeah, how you doing there, Mr. Bodine? Okay, let me just sort my ears out because it sounds a little bit off. There we go, that's better. And hopefully you guys are hearing the game. It's a little bit quiet, but should be fine. Right then. So this is obviously the Grasslands area that I'm in. For some reason I keep getting drawn to it. So if you're interested, so far this is about all I've done so far in a week. Obviously I've gone out and stuff like that, but really haven't ventured that far out. Obviously this is the Grasslands here. You got like the desert where Mr. Dajna and that are primarily doing this. I know currently Mr. Darius Frost is live and he's actually working down in this area. So I'm literally around the corner from where Mr. Darius is. So yeah. So far I do have the trains now unlocked. I've got everything unlocked to tier 6 to give you an idea. So all of that is unlocked. I've got one train currently running, which is literally running from the central hub area. This is what I call this area, all the way over to this area right here, which is like a crude oil production type area. So that's the sort of thing that I am currently working. I need to get rid of that. So remove that. Obviously, it's producing things like the plastic, the rubber, stuff for your explosives and stuff like that. So, and obviously that's being trained in. Anything that's overflowing obviously gets brought into the sinks, but primarily the plastic is going straight into a production at the minute, so it's not really filling up that much. And obviously, it's one thing I do need to look into at some point is getting that sorted out and increased. Now, obviously, this whole side will eventually be different train stations as my aim, going all the way here and obviously heading off that way, wherever it needs to go. There we go. So on here I currently have 2 engines hooked up to 5 trailers. They're all the bulk ones there. But, oh, better get out of the way or they'll get squished. So yeah, they're just slowly bringing stuff in as and when it gets filled. But yeah, it's not really producing a lot down there. Obviously, one thing I do need to do is get into the turbo fuel and stuff production, because that will help a lot. I can start really pumping out the plastic and stuff that way. So this is obviously my central area. Obviously under here I've just got set up a temporary biofuel area. Obviously at the minute it's now been deactivated because, well, to be honest, I haven't really got much needed for the logs at the minute. Obviously I'm now on to coal power, and hopefully before too long it's going to be the fuel side of stuff. Upstairs, as you kind of see, obviously I've got all my research areas and stuff like that set up. Then obviously this is what I've been working on for the last few days, is setting up storages. It's still ongoing. Obviously as you can see, all the ones that are the sort of red coloured displays on them have all been set up, and obviously I've got all of this still to go. I don't know if I'm going to actually need all that, but yeah, you never know. But yeah, it's definitely getting there slowly. Oh, what have we got here coming in? Oh, a little bit of extra black powder, so that's good. Obviously, one thing I am working on at the minute is unlocking stuff in here. Now, the main thing I'm currently going for is these 3 right here for the roofing pieces. Primarily this one and the glass is what I'm after at the minute. I need 8. How are we doing so far? Nothing yet. I've just unlocked some more, so yeah. I thought you said you built. This is small, actually. Yeah, this is very small. It's kind of I call it a central hub area. This is actually where actually the platform itself was where I had a lot of the starting productions, I suppose is the best way to put it. Lines. I've obviously then relocated them into their own little rooms. This is pretty much all that's going to be here. Most of the productions are going to be set up in smaller hubs, I suppose, the best way. Smaller hub factories, or what you want to call them, and then brought into here. So yeah, I've just got about 3 more rooms left at the bottom. I've still got computers to set up, and oh cripes! Now you're asking, what was the other one? Computers and yeah, so heavy. Yeah, so the heavy modular frames I need to set up still over here. The high-speed connectors and the computers are going to be the only other ones that I need to add in here. Everything else is set up. So yeah, that's what the last 3 rooms are going to be. But obviously I'm going to be supplementing that with, obviously, like I said, additional factories or setups around the area. And how you doing there, Mr. Farming Trucker? And yes, they've got me in Satisfactory as well. To be honest, I played it quite a bit in the past as well. I've got over 1,000 hours. Hang on, let me have a quick look. Library. So currently, I think it was around about update 7 or 8 that I started playing. So it's been a while. In that time, I've now got over, well, here you go, 1,076 hours, point 2. Obviously, in this so far, looking at it, I've got 24 out of the 44 achievements unlocked, so that is a bit of a bonus there. How you doing there, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer? There we go. But yeah, this is kind of how I set it up, initially in the center, and then start working on smaller things. Obviously, one of the things that's going to be a little bit bigger than the normal will be the power productions and such when they get up and running. And there we go. So if you guys are not following Farming Trucker or Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, make sure to click on the links, give them a follow. Now, regarding obviously power-wise, obviously, yeah, I've now progressed off of the biofuel finally. I have a small coal power plant just at the edge over there where the waterfall is, which we'll get to probably later maybe. It's only got 8 coal generators up and running. What I have been doing is actually today and the last few days. Well, missed it. Come on, get it, get it. There we go. Working on a coal plant up here, and 20 stream street. Thank you very much, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. Much appreciated. But yeah, how you doing, Green Thumb, and obviously Farming Trucker? Obviously, if you guys got any questions, I'll try and answer them. I'm not the greatest, that's for sure, but I will try my best to get things answered if you do have any questions. But yeah, I was quite surprised at just how much work, for example, trying to find the little spheres and this, that and the other. It's like, wow, it's a lot of work. So this is actually my coal power plant we're coming into at the minute. 20 generators are up and running. And obviously each line is basically run off of a water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Okay, right. 2, 3. Hang on. Did I miscount? Now, obviously, one thing. Actually, I've only literally just put in these last few lines. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah. So that one, that one, that one, and that one. So that's 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Is that right, Bill? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so okay. So what I'm kind of doing is using 4 generators to 1 water extractor. It's just about keeping up. I could go through actually and overclock them just a fraction. 120. it just seems like the last one or two is quite getting enough at the ends here. But one thing I do need to do is actually come through this line right here and redo it slightly. It's not quite how I want it to be. I kind of want it more like this setup here. So I've got the pipes underneath and then I'm running the coal above. That's kind of what I've done with this other one over here as well. And yeah, I need to relocate the lines as well, so they're maybe a bit lower, but at the minute they're fine for the minute. Yeah, not doing too bad. I do have a bit of a headache today. Been out today for most of the day actually, and yeah, I don't know. Stressful. Stressful things going on in real life, and yeah, didn't need it. So actually, I'm only running this off of 2 nodes at the minute. I think they're normals. It's the ones over here. Let me get rid of this thing a minute. Get rid of that, get rid of that. So it's literally just these 2 nodes right here. Which, if I can find out what are they? So that's a normal. I'm pretty sure they're both normals actually here actually. So 2 normals with Mark II miners on. Both are being overclocked, so they're outputting 300 per minute on each. So that will actually allow me a little bit excess, so I can later on look to increasing the amount over there. And obviously it is actually now putting some into storage as well, so that's kind of good. So I could technically probably, I don't know, maybe double what I've got here at the minute, eventually. But yeah, at the minute it is fine, it is pumping away, but yeah, might just overclock a couple of these. Let's see. Yeah, so that one. Yeah, I might just put a couple just to get it going. See, that is a. Oh, heck, keep doing that. That's a spare one for an extra row all along this edge, but I haven't quite got to that one yet. So let me come into here, we'll drop that in there. That should help that. And if I can find the way out, there we go. And out of interest, that's 300, so 300, yeah, I should match, that's good. So that's what we'll do, try and get that matched in. It's been a little while since I've actually been over here, since I set all this up, so yeah, I haven't really paid too much attention. I've been more on the try and get the central area sorted out and up and running. There we go. The nice thing is there's plenty of slugs out there to find. It's up that bit more. There we go. Obviously, it's always good to try and get them married up. There we go. That's not too bad. There we go. Coolio. So hopefully that should now sort those last couple. A little bit noisy around here, so hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. There we go. But yeah, eventually that will, I'll probably come through again, add in maybe an extra few layers, I don't know. But obviously there is another, so it's 2, maybe 3 more nodes over here, so yeah, there's a whole load of potential. So that is my current stats. I do have a little battery bank set up, which we'll get over to in a minute. So yeah, it's not doing too bad, not too bad overall. So what's that? 4, 8. Yeah, so that's 20 coal generators right there. And where is my little zipline thing? I'm liking this thing, it's great. There we go. So yeah, if you've never used this little zipline jobby handle, it does work on any electric line. Now one thing to bear in mind, with the smaller poles, they do still have a collision, so you'll get knocked off, so you may have to jump off to jump across onto the next line. Now obviously with these larger permanent poles, yeah, actually you can just literally hook on and just let go. It's so much easier and nicer. I like it, I like it, I like it. I never really utilised them previously, but yeah, I am now. Now let's see, so yeah, most of this stuff, my factory itself, it's a little bit dark at the minute, so you can't really see the factory, but I've gone with a concrete base. underneath there is where all my cables are running, all of the belts are running, stuff coming in and out, so that's kind of cool. This one right here, and obviously I've gone through. Oopsie! Oh, it actually kicked in. I've kind of used the what is that? I can't think of what's it called. It's basically the metallic looking one. The steel walls, that's the one. I really like them. Eventually what I do want to do is add in some windows and such. Somewhere along the outside. But we'll see. But yeah, so coming back obviously to the main hub, I've just been playing around with the lights to see what looks good and what doesn't. Still having an eye about them. But all of this side here is basically processing the raw ore into the ingots, which are then going upstairs and being created into the next thing. So we've got like the iron plates, iron rods, screws. Yeah, that's the one. And then obviously we've gone on to doing the copper items. We've got one concrete over here somewhere as well. I think it's there actually, and then also we're coming into some of the other lines. So yeah, it's doing pretty well. The only thing I don't have set up over here yet is a crystal production. So I don't know if I'm going to have one over here or not. I might put up a little thing over the other side, and then yeah, here is currently all those other lines set up. So we've got a crystal. That's fine. So yeah, so it's these three I need to work on next. Now, one thing I'm trying to do is I'm just letting the productions lines run and fill up the storage. Once the storages are primarily full, I then start adding in those next lines. So yeah, these are very slow, so I might just kick that in, just get like computers and stuff going, because obviously later on I'm going to need them, that's for sure. Now, as you can see, I'm using the big storages double stacked, and obviously I've got the uplifters coming in, going into each. Now I'm currently running the tier 3 belts. Haven't quite got to the tier 4s yet, but I think I'm going to be needing them soon. I will have to watch. You will have to watch my Monday video and see my coal factory in the same location. Yeah, I've had the coal factory even bigger there, to be honest. That's kind of like just a start. I did at one point when I first started playing have it raised right up so it was level with the top and had the water running up. The issue I had at that time, because I was still learning a lot about the game, is obviously the water wasn't quite getting up the pipes correctly, and it was just literally trickling in. I had a lot of issues, so yeah, I'm kind of building a little bit lower now that I know a little bit more. So obviously this building here is where I'm going to have a large battery of power, and as you can see, these are actually almost full. It's still a work in progress, but I tend to have at least 2, maybe more layers set up with that. And obviously we're still over the edge, so we're heading now down towards. Can I have gone to you? Can I? Oh, thank God for that. Knew thought I was going to miss it. So heading down towards the waterfall. Obviously over here we've got Caterium coming in. Obviously I originally had a little factory there, so I need to dismantle some of this just to have the line coming out. And then further down is my first coal plant. Now the coal itself is coming from all the way over here. There's a pure node that's currently got a Mark II miner on overclock, so it's about 300 coming across. Obviously the belts are underneath 270, so this is something else I need to work on at some point, get the belts upgraded and really working a little bit harder. And as you can see, just coming in, some of these are actually shut down because they're not quite getting enough coal over here, which is a pain. There we go. I also have some SAM or SAM coming in from up the top there. Actually, that's the area I'm going to eventually have my power plant set up. same as previously. Yeah, pretty sure it's the coal that's having the issue here. Yeah, the belts are just not quite fast enough to get the stuff through. Obviously, this one's starting to back up, which is quite nice, but yeah. I kind of wonder if no, I can't bring any more in. But yeah, this is something that will get redone anyway at some point. So that's my current status. Also, I do want to work on getting those other lines up and running before I start messing around with anything else. See if I can get onto it. Can I? No, no. Oh, bugger. Wasn't quite high enough, and that is not the right pole. There we go, there we go. Now, obviously, if you're kind of new to Satisfactory, there is something called an infinite lifter. I know a few people have, like Farming Guy, have shown off how to do it. So, just to give you an idea, that there is one belt, or one lifter. What you need to do is basically set up at the top and the bottom of where you're going to be setting up. So obviously I've just used the floor pieces here, the foundations. Set one up there, one at the top there. Used a floor hole. Can't really see it from here, but there is a floor hole at the top, and directly below that is another floor hole. Then literally all you have to do is run your lifter through, and you can literally have it as high as you want. So don't think there's limitations on some of this. You just got to think outside of the box. And then obviously underneath you then just have another lifter going onto your belt and so on and so forth. It's really simple. It's one of the probably the first things I heard about. I thought, oh, that is a good idea. I'm going to keep that in mind. Alright then. There we go. Now I hope you guys are not afraid of heights, because this is going to get a little bit scary. Because I'm going to point this straight down and look at that beautiful waterfall. No, that's okay. When I was setting all this up, I was getting a little bit freaked out, because obviously just how high this actually is. Obviously, if I was to fall off of this, it would not be good. Oh, there's a slug there. Ooh, there's a little purple slug there. I'll need to get that at some point. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. But yeah, I will definitely check yours out, see what you've done so far, Mr. Green Thumb. Obviously, I know Mr. Green Thumb Farmer is very, very new to the game. Obviously, he's obviously had it for the game for a little while, but never really played it, from what I understand, until 1.0 was released, which is quite nice. So it'd be nice to see his little ideas. I tend to keep the productions themselves, or the factories, very simple. I like what I like, so I like glass. I like to see the productions. And obviously, yeah, I'm kind of thinking, I do want to add something in here. Obviously, you've got the big array coming in. Hello, mate. Oh, 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 oh. Too many things in my hand. Where the heck are you? Hello. There we go. My little zapper. Has anybody yet tried riding him? It is possible. I was actually able to do it in my, I think it was my last build. Because obviously my factory used to be a lot higher, and I was actually able to jump on top of him and actually ride him around. It's really interesting if you ever get a chance to do it. So yeah, but yeah, this is kind of where I'm at so far. As I can just sort of looking at these there, shut down this quick wire there. That's fine. Now, obviously, the underneath is another question. Obviously, up here it looks kind of tidy. This will get obviously put into its own little production box, I suppose, or room. I'm kind of thinking what I might do. Obviously, I've got crystal still to finish off, and the SAM. What I could possibly do is maybe on this side to extend it out a bit more, add in maybe a room, maybe two. Actually, one room would be fine, because then one on top, one on the bottom. That would work fine, actually, for the crystal and everything coming in and out. Yes, I think that would be fine. Anyway, this is what I need to do. So, Let's see. I believe it's manufacturers. I need to get the items for that. Now, let's lock that on. So we need some mortars, we need some plastic. So now I do currently have the storage, the sky storage, whatever it's called, unlocked. I just have one more of each to unlock. Excuse me. In the MAM. So, so currently I got the nutrients complete, and obviously I got this alien magna flora, whatever you call it, completed yesterday. Coming into obviously the next one, I do have just this left to do, and then it'll be maxed out on that. Haven't got around to finding out what this thing is right here. I'm guessing, from what I understand, it's a tier 9 item, so it's gonna be a while before I get that completed. But yeah, so that's fine. I do have one of those little storagey things placed down for the concrete, because obviously when you're putting down a lot of concrete, it's needed. I do need to at some point come through and add more in, so each line basically has one coming off of it. So one of these dimension depot uploaders, that's it. I need to remember that name. It's something new, so I'm still trying to remember everything. How you doing there, Mr. T. Miller? Hopefully you're good, sir. How is American Truck Simulator doing? I seen, was it yesterday you were playing it? And how are you enjoying Arkansas? I'm pretty sure it was Arkansas, isn't it? Obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. T Miller, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. So, it's not the most tidiest of belts, but I can access a lot of it, and obviously where it's hidden, I'm not really too worried about it. To be honest, this is actually the tidiest I've ever had it. Yeah, I've usually had it a lot worse. But I could maybe eventually go through, tidy it up a bit, but it's fine at the minute. Obviously that coal line right there is going down to that coal power plant. As you can see, it's very slow, so I really need to get these belts sorted out. Actually, just out of interest, I do have the tier 4s now. That might work. Let's do that quickly, because I really want to get that power plant sorted out. It's kind of been in the back of my head, but it's not working quite right, so let's go sort that quickly. And I'm pretty sure I've got plenty built up at the minute. Then we'll get into set up some more of these little production lines. Where are we? Right there. I don't know how much room I've got. Oh, a little bit of room. We'll take all of that. And that's another thing as well, if you weren't aware. Obviously, there's a little hacks, I suppose, in the game. So, as you've seen, I literally just took a whole load in one go there. What you'd have to do, let me find a box a sec, it's empty. So, say for instance, I wanted to remove all of these. Obviously, now, obviously, you could just do one at a time if you wanted to. Just double click on it. It gets a little bit tedious. If you actually hold down the left control key and then click on the item, it'll literally move the whole lot in one go. Makes life so much easier. See, so just do the whole thing and it makes life a lot easier and quicker rather than constantly double click on that, double click on that. Sometimes you can click on an item and it doesn't go and it's like, come on you beggar. It's a pain. So I thought I'd mention that. I don't think many people really say anything about that, but there is in game now. While I'm here, actually, obviously that's a pure. What? So that's a tier 2. I do have the items for it, so we'll go see. I'm just kind of considering whether to upgrade. I can't remember if it's tier 1 or tier 2 minor on there. Now, one thing is, well, obviously, where I've played it for the game for quite a while, my wife has now become very fond of one of the creatures in here. Obviously, if you guys weren't aware, there is a little blue flightless bird in the game, My wife, bless her cotton socks, has nicknamed or named him Norm. So if you guys do see him, make sure to say hello to Mr. Norm. There's plenty of them out there. Oh, did I get this hard drive over here? I believe I did. Oh, there we go. Right, there's two of them there. So hello, Norm and Norm. And I never realised that they actually make a sound until update 1. For some weird reason, I totally missed it. Yeah, I've got that one. Okay. But that's another thing. I do agree with a lot of people. I wish these guys would disappear or be able to break them down further, so they can be removed. There we go. Let's have a little look, see what we've got over here. This is a tier 1. Oh, it's only a Mark 1. Okay. That might be why it's struggling a bit. This is overclocked on a tier 1, so it's outputting 300, but it's not that much. So, let's see. This is a nice pure node as well. So, let's get this upgraded. So, let's get this Mark 2. So, now, obviously, I'm on a... Oh, that's point. What do we need? So... Let's see. Where are we? So this will do 480 per minute. So that's doubling what I've currently got. So if I do this, pop that one there. Now, obviously, you can put your overclock this, set this up to 480. See, that's only going to be 2, so I can drop that off for the minute. So I can come back later on once I've got the next tier unlocked and upgrade it even further. Hey there, Bodine, how you doing? Let's see. We'll do that. Oh no, I want to do the full because we're going up to full. This should help with any luck. But yes. Yeah, Norm, like the guy in Cheers, yes, indeed. Now this is another thing as well, it was mentioned the other day about upgrading belts as well. So obviously if you're going from like tier 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 or whichever, just select the, obviously if you've got tier 1s down already, just select that higher tier belt, point at it, you don't have to actually remove it, just point at the belt and that will automatically replace it with the new belt. Now one thing to remember as well, you will need to keep a little bit of extra space just in case, for the simple fact is when you're replacing the old one with the new, it's going to take the old product, obviously in this case it would be the steel beams, and replacing that'll go back into your storage, and obviously the encased beams will be taken out and put onto the belt instead. So yeah, it's a nice way of doing it as well. So there we go, we should do this quickly. The nice thing is the products on the belt itself will not be removed, it will stay on there. And this is one weird thing, I haven't been able to figure out what's causing this, but the last couple of days it started to do this weird flickering. I know Dave mentioned that he's had something similar, so I'm wondering if it's something the same as that. So I need to maybe have a word with him at some point and see what he says about that. And I know there was this one particular setting, and I cannot think of what the heck it was. I leave a power pole beside the one I have done. Yeah. Yeah, that is what. Yeah, obviously you can put something nearby to say, yep, you've already claimed this one. Now, obviously, another thing as well is we do have another resource, I suppose, best way to put it. Well, it's not quite in game, but we can use to see where the hard drives we've collected so far. Obviously, that is the satisfactory calculator, and that really is quite helpful. Obviously, for any of you guys who are just starting out, it is helpful to try and find things. And I don't know if any of you guys have used it yet, like Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, or even know about that. Obviously, I know Darius uses it, NBC Master Dad uses it. I know Mr. Wheels 24/7 when he's streaming has been using it to see where all these nodes and stuff are, and it actually helps actually finding like your slugs, your mercer spheres, summer sleuths, or whatever you call them. Yeah, the whole lot. There we go. I might need to pop back and get some more, but we'll see. Oh, I might just about have enough. Now, one thing to remember as well, and hopefully I've not got any yet. Obviously, if you run out of space in your own inventory, when you're doing this, what will happen is when you replace the little, when you replace the belts, a box will be put down with the products coming out of the belt. So basically the steel or whatever it might be originally. So you'll have to then go through, collect them. So the nice thing obviously with this current version, you do have this to use. So you can actually take a few bits out. For example, I can take that out and in no time that will be uploaded to my little driver there. And we'll do that. Let's see how this does. See, once these get filled up, hopefully the aim is for this to fill up and then I can start then looking to getting it out there. I think I might just upgrade these as well while I'm here. So that one, so it really pumps it through. Yeah, so we'll do this one. Now obviously this still, one thing I will be doing is I'll be probably checking all this out eventually. I just want to keep the power at least flowing steadily along here at the minute. Do that one, we'll do that one, we'll do that one. Now obviously I'm going to keep this one right here, this belt, as it is for the minute. Obviously I want the higher amount on those primary belts. That should be fine for the minute. We'll see how that gets on. There, oh green, that's good. See, there we go. That's not doing too bad. It's not doing too bad. So just these few. So I've not got any of these overclocks yet either. So that's 75 per one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 times 74, wasn't it? So just these 4, if you're just starting out, is a good way of going. So it's going to give you 592 kilowatts of power. Now obviously that's there, obviously over there, what did I say, so 28 then I've currently got. So let's do that again, so 28 times by 74, that's each. So currently my coal generators are doing 2072 kilowatts of power output, so that isn't bad. Obviously that is something that you do need to keep a very close eye on, for the simple fact obviously if you go too far you're going to start producing, or your production is going to have too much and it's all going to start shutting down, and that's where the issues come. But for now I am fine, and I do love that right there. That is really, really cool. I really do like that little, I'm not even sure what it is. Is it a hub or something? I don't know. It's almost like a little space station being built as you're going. Let's see where we were. There we go. But yeah, it is cool. There we go. Now I know I've collected that one already, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, the nice thing, obviously, probably in the next couple of days, I'll start looking into getting over here, get to the crude oil, start setting up my fuel power over there. Let's see, yeah, I had the same thing, and then I clicked, checked the box. Is that what it is? Okay. Hang on. Let's close that. Let's check something. Setting. Oh, right. So options. So currently I do have it on passive mode, and obviously keeping any inventory if I die. So yeah, I haven't really messed too much around, to be honest. Under videos and full screen directed resolution. Buffer occlusion. Buffer occlusion. Buffer occlusion? I have no idea. I really have no idea. But yeah, Dave had it as well. Here, there. That one right there. Okay. Oh, I don't know if anybody puts VSync on, but I'm going to leave it off for a minute. Thank you very much for that. I knew it was that weird word. I was literally missing it right there. Okay, let's go see if that helps a little bit. But yeah, you can actually do it on these lines as well, but obviously when you get to the pole, you get knocked off. So if you're very good at jumping, you can switch between the two, but it's hard. Hence why I just stick to that big bugger up there. It maybe it needs to be sorted out later. But eventually what I do want to do with, especially this one, is set up some legs coming out here with a little angled pieces. And obviously I'm going to get to that eventually, but right now it's going to be floating in midair. Same with this line here. I'm going to set up maybe some large legs, I suppose is the best way to put it. Oh crap. Ouch. But yeah, at the minute it's fine. Actually, that's almost in the same spot I had my previous one, which is crazy. Let's see. I really need to set up a door or something for getting in here. There we go. Right then, so let's get on and setting up the next load of production lines. So I've got this pond I can tap into at some point if I need to. See, this is the underfloor, so see, this is all the original Grasslands area. So I've got all the miners under here and stuff like that. I did clear. Now, see, obviously, if you weren't aware, obviously, you know the fart rocks, the ones that are kind of a little bit toxic. You can't really get to them until you've got like the gas masks. You can actually blow them up if you wanted to. Just get an explosive, whether it's a Noblisk or I tend to use this right here, the rebar gun. With the explosive rebar, just point it and it'll blow up when it comes into contact. It helps clear it, so yeah, if you wanted to utilize that rock in your build factory, for example, then yep, you would definitely want to clear them. Alrighty, let's see, that's what I want there. Now then, so I do need to get some of these. Oh, I don't want that many, heck. Let's put them back. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the minute. I should really start putting things in my guy storage. Let's take all of them. Actually, let's start uploading stuff. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Hit the wrong key there. Concrete. So that is going to stay full regardless. So what do I not need for the moment? Let's put them up there so I can do that. I can do that too. But yeah, anytime I go out and about, I always put any excess in my storage. I really need to take. So, for example, I've got wood and leaves right there. I could quite easily take them out and turn them into. I can go actually. I don't need to do it in a minute. Some more of those biologs, as I like to call them. Modular frames. Modular frames. Grab a couple more of them. 1, 2. Okay, that should be fine. That will be fine for the minute. I can always come back for more. It's not too far of a walk. And the nice thing is, obviously, when you get your Blade Runners on, obviously you can run that a little bit faster. If you hold down the Shift key, you can run with it. Obviously, the spacebar allows you to jump, and then obviously, if you want to slide, is the C key. So you can slide and jump, and you can get around a lot faster as well. Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, if you're interested. Not sure if anybody's mentioned that. Righty, so this is going to be for what did I say? I've got 3 things to do, so we'll set up the first one now. I need to jog my memory a sec on how I did this. I think it was it's definitely 2 manufacturers per room. I had to do them slightly different. So most of my productions. Oh, actually, I could probably get this up and running. Why have you stopped? No power. Oh, cripes. Okay. Oh yeah, disconnected these to start off with. There we go. This should now be good to go. Yeah. So the way, obviously, at the minute, I'm just running each room with 6 of these guys. And then obviously I can always add in another one if need be later on, if I need it. But obviously it's coming in on that side behind the wall. Obviously I've got a nice big cavity back here where everything is being brought up and brought back down. Obviously this is very neat and tidy compared to normal. There's one right there that isn't set up. What's that? Oh, it is set up. I just can't see anything coming out at the moment. What's in here? But yeah, all the wiring is coming through the back here, all the belts and stuff like that. So it's kind of keeping it a little bit tidier. So I like it. Obviously I know Darius, with his previous save games, he's had something similar set up. Usually about 3 wide, and then factories either side, doing lots of productions. I kind of took a slightly smaller idea and made that work for me, and it worked very well by previous save game, and it seems to be working very well for me right now. 1, 2. How come 1, 2, 1 too many, isn't it? Yeah, right. So 1, 2, 3. So that's where it's going to be coming in. I'm pretty sure that's the. Yep. Okay. Modular frames right there. Cool. Right then. So. So it's 2 here. I've got to remember how I did it upstairs. I'm pretty sure I remember everything. So I want the output is going to be basically on this corner right here. And we'll line that up there. Obviously, they are a little bit big for these rooms. However, they're not going too high, which is quite nice. And there. Actually, I just want to check upstairs, make sure it's not actually coming through the floor. I did look on the upper floor, and I couldn't see anything, but just want to double check. Let's see. Not good. I got this spacing just about right. But yeah, they're all set up pretty much the same. Obviously, these ones are doing the circuit boards. Just keeping it basic with the copper sheets and plastic. So that is fine. Obviously, down the middle is obviously splitters. Obviously, what I've done to place these is obviously I've just taken one, stuck it on top, and then deleted the lower one. And then run the belt, so that way it's kind of a nifty little idea. One thing, oh, actually, that's a point. I wonder, I did unlock them, didn't I? One thing I used to do, and I've got it unlocked, is use these and actually place them on top, or even inside, something like that, for example. And it's almost like it gives it a like a stand type thing if you didn't want that floating option. But obviously what you can do with that is obviously place it down and actually put one on top and do it that way as well, which is kind of nice. But yeah, that's going to be a little bit of, oh, okay, there is that coming through. Is that going to be an issue? Cruds. Did I miss them upstairs then? Oh, okay. So there is two there. Oh well, I don't care. It's fine. It's only... It's not going to be seen anyway, so that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There's that. Oh yeah, I'm downstairs on mine, not upstairs. Oh well, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we're actually going to set all of these up at the same time. So hopefully you guys aren't going to get too confused. So this one is going to be doing... let's see, 3, 3, 4... What do you need? Plastic circuit boards, cable. Yeah, I think I'll do the computers here. Where are we? As I'm going through, I am putting these little displays on to show what is inside. Now, one of the problems is with these displays is they're, for some strange reason, coming in upside down almost. Nope, too far. Yep, that one. Which is a right pain in the bum, but it is what it is. So I'm putting it somewhere about there on each of mine. And then I can edit it afterwards. Obviously, I primarily, actually, it looks, even though it looks a little bit orange on those little displays, they are actually set to red. Oh, there we go. So come into here, select, and all I'm literally doing is dropping these all down to do the red, select, and then obviously coming into here. So this is going to be computers. Oops, helps if I can spell right. Select that. Oh, what is that? That's new. I don't remember seeing that previously. Oh, actually, that looks like it's upside down still. That doesn't look right to me. Might be. It just doesn't look quite right. Let's see something. Maybe it's just because it's on a smaller display. Probably. Okay, anyway. So that is going to be that. Let's grab you and we'll start setting this side up. Right, so we'll leave one gap, and obviously this last line, just in case you weren't aware, is going to be where all the outputs are belted out. There. There. I'll make a hole in the wall in just a minute, but I do need some more plastic, so let's go grab some more of that. Now, one nice thing is, if you are setting all these up, you can use your little notepads there. So, for example, right here, you can do the plus, and you can actually state how many you want, and it'll actually show how much products you actually need. I just needed 2. Was it 1 or 2 I needed? Oh, I just get a little stack. So that is the one bonus. This is some leftovers from my travels. Let's see what else was there. Let me just do say 4 for the minute. I'll make sure I've got plenty. That'll do fine, so we'll grab an extra stack of that. There we go. Da, 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 da. But yeah, there's some stuff in there that even I haven't seen. Oh, actually, I wanted to check something. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. So they can be done in here. That's going to save so much time. Okay. So manufacturers can process this lot into its other stage. Okay, that's good to know. I was hoping that was going to be the case. So what I could possibly do, out of interest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. I could relocate that, and then have 2 more rooms there. That's a possibility. Then it doesn't have to travel all the way up there. Okay, okay. Ooh, maybe. It's an idea for later. Okay, let's get rid of that. I was just thinking I could do set up a little production line now of that, to get that going as well. To save me having to constantly craft it. There we go. Let's put that back there. There we go. Yeah, I think the previous time I did these, on my last save, I think I actually must have had slightly higher rooms set up. There we go. But yeah, the nice thing is I can load that up and use that as a reference at any time. Now, conveyor wall. Now, one thing as well, for anybody new to the game, Mr. Greentown Farmer or whoever, obviously if you wanted to, you can actually, instead of, same with the belts, if you hold down the good old left control key, you can actually replace a wall piece, even the floor piece, if you wanted to. You don't have to take it out and put it back in and all that. So there's that one. And we'll put one down here as well. Actually, it should be doing from behind, probably gonna be easier. And I think, if I remember rightly, it's probably gonna be right behind here. Yep, right there. And it makes life a little bit simpler rather than having to take the wall out, find the other piece, put it back in, and so on and so forth. Right then, so we want mergers. And obviously I want it pointing down that way there. Now if you're wondering why I'm putting one here, because obviously what we could do is just run about straight from there to there. It's in case if ever I want to add in more of these to the line. Obviously I could technically build higher up, bring them down, sort of thing, if I wanted to, or do a little bit of rearranging. It just makes life, that for me, I think, a little bit more neater and tidier. Obviously if you really wanted to, you could obviously, like I said, just run the belt, for example, straight out of there into there. It's an idea if you haven't got all the products. It's a way of doing it. Actually, I might do it this time, just that way for this once. It's the other side. It's going to be the fun part, setting up. Obviously, it's got 4 inputs. Actually, I think this one's only 3. And what I tend to do, let me just clear that list a sec. What I tend to do is come into here, add it to the list, so I can actually see what I need. So right there, I can look on the right hand side. Okay, I'm doing the computer line at the minute. I need the circuit boards, I need cable, I need plastic brought in here. The plastic is going to be the issue because I'm not producing a lot at the minute. But we'll see how it goes anyway. Actually, I can show you how I set it up upstairs. It took me a while to figure this one out. Normally I would run it underneath, that's how I did it previously, and bring it into the lines, but this time I kind of did it a little bit different on this end one. So I've ended up, obviously I've got 3 coming in, so actually technically I could have all 4 coming in this way, excuse me. Obviously I've got double holes there. Obviously I could run a belt underneath here and then have it in here with a splitter running over there. But yeah, I've got it all set up. It took me a while to get all the lining up and everything set up properly, but got there. And while I think about it, So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I do like using these little metallic beams to run the power along. So the nice thing is you can put on as many as you want, and that one shut down. I don't think I've got enough coming through. Oh, I might do actually. Probably hook this up. Go, get you going, we'll get you going, and we'll turn that on. Obviously this is creating my AI limiters, which I'm probably definitely going to need soon. Let's see, we do that onto there. Now none of these lines are actually being overclocked at the minute. Maybe eventually, I can put up with that. I can put up with it. Yeah, maybe eventually, once I've got everything being backed up, I will look to overclock and things. But right now, all these productions are fine. The other one I might look into overclocking is possibly the AI limiters and the circuit boards, possibly. Now, obviously, I'm going to do this, we'll do this. That's got to be where it's going out. And the nice thing is, obviously, when you hit the R key, now, obviously, previously it was like this. You had to sort of come out, rotate the belt, and line it all up, and it was kind of a bit of a pain. The nice thing is, with the update 1.0, just hit the R key, and you can get that nice, beautiful curve. So we'll do this, let me grab you. Obviously, if you want to quickly grab an item rather than going into the shop itself, obviously with my scroll wheel, if I push it in, I could just grab whatever is around. So obviously if I want to do one of them, for example, just click on it. Same with the wall piece or whatever, just click on it and it'll give you that item. There we go, that's fine. So this is where the fun part really comes in. Right, what I might just do, and I need to set up some steps over this side to come up here, but not right now. So we're on this line here. Using stackers. Right, we'll start on there. Yeah, so you're over. So I'm just going to use that upper one as a reference. So see, this is going to be 3 items. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's fine. Now what I could do temporarily, because I'm going to be duplicating what's upstairs to what's coming down here, I can just literally do this. So we're going to be lining it up roughly the same. So that is on this line right here. Put 1, 2, 3. I don't think I need 3 on that because that's dropping down, so that's only going to be a 2. Same with that one, do I? I don't need that one there. Same with that one. And 1 on there. Also, when lining up as well, if you hold down that control key on the left, obviously you can keep it in line pretty well. So obviously right now it's free mode, hit the control and it will kind of almost lock it in at times in line with the next item or previous item. So that's another little hint for you guys. So that should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah, okay. So this is the hard bit, is getting everything put together, lined up, and we are off, are we? Yes, we are. We need to bring that across. Stupid beggar. So 1, 2, 3. Also holding down that control key If you want to delete a whole lot of things, hold it down and you can do the whole lot, or obviously hit the F key, you can just drag it. Obviously if you release it and go to the next item, you can then select the next stuff. Now if, for example, you do select it, that's something you don't want to, if you just point back at it, hit the control key and it'll unselect it, and that's another way of doing it as well. Or if you just want to do it individually, you can. So, right, there is that. So we're going to just run the cables through, get this set up, and then I will look to going downstairs and get stuff brought through. Yeah, so we're going to go into the second one right there. So I'm going to drop you down. Now, obviously, if this happens as well, just hit the R key and it releases that straight line. So 1, 2, 3. See, this is going to be going into there. This can come across. Can I? Can. Fiddle. You to here. Bring that down to there. That can go to there. Actually, while I think about it, I do want them. I want to see if that makes any difference. Straight. Yeah, looks better. There we go. So that's that set up. Now for the fun part. Now, obviously, I want one of these up here. And it's just literally lining them all up from there to each of them. One. And eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I suppose it doesn't really matter. There. One sec, guys. Right, one sec, guys. I got to do a little bit of something. I got to go find a norm. Oh yeah. Good question. Good question. Ooh, what's that there? That's limestone. Improved pure. Okay. I might be tapping into that at some point. You know, this is an impossible task to find norms around here now. I want to be able to... Oh, wouldn't that be nice if they added in the option to tame some of these animals? So I could even have my own norm army. Oh. Move aside, doggos. Norms are coming. Now, there's usually some up here, I think, if I remember rightly. Oh, there's Norm. There he is. Norm. He's making that funny noise as well. But yeah, sorry. I had to do that for my wife as she was here. Yeah. Right. Obviously, I do have the smaller blueprint placed down. I do have the larger one, but I haven't yet found a place to put it. Mr. Jers, how you doing, sir? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, eventually what I do want is a dedicated place for the biggest blueprinter. But right now, I'm just using that one. And the nice thing is, obviously, thanks to Mr. Darius Frost, big shout out to him. Obviously, I was able to import some of my old blueprints from the last save, so I can actually bring these guys in Now the only problem is with some of these things. Obviously, this is a train station that was actually off of. Let me take it off because it's a little bit laggy with that there. It was actually off of the satisfactory calculator for, I think it was update 8. Well, that's probably what I was doing, wasn't I? It still kind of works. Oh, okay, have I missed a room? Okay, we're over here. Oop, bonk. So, yeah. But yeah, I've got a few of my own little ones put in. So, for example, I've got a set of 3 foundries there that I can place straight down. Constructors. Doing the blueprints makes life so much easier. Obviously, a very, very simple one is right there. A couple of what is that anyway? That was the constructor's initial, yeah. So yeah, the blueprint, doing the blueprints really does save time. What is this? But obviously, you do need to have the resources in your inventory, or in this case, the SkyDrive as well, to be able to place them down. But yeah, this is ones I set up in update 8. And yeah, I have used them, but just not too many this time around. Right, so anyway, we're going back into here. Obviously, it's got back clicking dark again. It's terrible. Right, where are we? So I need you. So we're going to go into the bottom one, right about there. Now this is one thing as well. Same thing again, as you can see right there. Obviously, at the minute I'm on free mode. Obviously, if you hold down that control key, it's going to lock in on that line there. Also, we're going to do that with each of them. So there, and roughly there. So that's that. And then I see these guys here. So straight out of there, into there. Same with the next one. And then the last one is just using good old belts. But that's one thing I do like. I don't know if I don't remember these being on there before, but these little lines, the little lights, when you've got all these going, it does look really pretty. There's that. That end is linked up. That's fine. That's all going. That's all going. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're not going to do that quite yet. Also, we need to go back and work on the other side first of all. So let's see if I can duplicate this without running back and forth too many times. You're not doing too bad. Good. Yeah, not too bad. I've had a bit of a headache today, like I was saying there. But it does seem to be easing off. Okay, so was that one gap between? I can't remember. Okay, so we're on that line right after. Okay. So it'll be this line here. We're going to start off with somewhere about there, was it? Yes. So 2, 3. I've got a feeling this is going to need a 4. One of these is going to be a 4. One is going to be a 3. So, okay, this is definitely going to be interesting this time. So we're coming through. Actually, what I might just do is take a couple of these out, just so I can keep an eye on where we're placing. So, just before this one here. Yeah, there. 3. Yeah, these are not easy to set up, so once you've done it a few times, you kind of get it. And obviously, one thing you can do is obviously with the blueprinter, set all this up so you just literally place the whole thing down in one go. 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4 in between each of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. seem quite right. It might be okay. Don't think that'll clip in. Let's see. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for some weird reason, it kind of looked like it would... Oh, no, that's not where it's going. It would be that one there. Yeah. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, it's fine, okay. It kind of looked like it was a little bit close there to me, but it should be fine. Also, you need to belt this up here. That isn't even going to be going in there. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Obviously, let's grab that wall piece. So we're going to be doing... Oh no, we need to double. Now, I know there is a way of doing this so you can cycle through, but I don't do it that way. There. So, actually, I think what I'll do is I'm going to make this the end one here at the full, which is the heavy modular frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we need to bring in that belt there. That is not what I want. I don't want it like that. Let's do this slightly differently. Go. Bring that across to here. To there. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. There. So, all right. That's gonna be that one. Oh, so out of interest, how many of you guys are actually playing the game? Right, this is going to be 3 set up on this one, so... I know there's a few of you guys who are fairly new to the whole world of Satisfactory. What's the sort of thing? What sort of builds do you go for then, Mr. Dombey here? Do you go for like the big massive ones like what Dave is doing? Do you go with the smaller ones like maybe Mr. Darius? Or are you just going completely and utterly bonkers? Now I'm hoping I can fit 4 in here, which would be just. That's fine. That is fine. The only issue is going to be that there. I have to replace you. Because I didn't think about this earlier. Because I should have done something like that. So I want that to come out. To relocate where that came out in there. That one. So that's going to be the back one. Oh, are you kidding me? Really? Okay. Let's bring you to about here. Should have said that previously, but totally forgot all about that. There we go. See, this is where this stuff is going to be coming in, so... There, there. 1, 2, 3. And not quite long enough, so bring it in. Right, and so I just need to add in. Actually, this is. Yeah, I'm only going to be using 3 of them, so I don't need all of that. That's far too close. Bugger. Let me redo this. Bring that out by 1. Better? I don't particularly need that one, but I'll put it there for the minute. That should be fine. Let me just redo these. Just to make sure that they're working fine, because they're sticking out there. Oh. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. Obviously, I'll have to wait until the products are actually being fed in to know whether that's hooked up correctly. But that is looking fine. That is fine. I'll leave that there for the minute. Now, smaller factories for me, although trying to go big for power. Okay. Hey there, Oppies, how you doing? You're playing as well right now? Nice. Actually, out of interest, what is you guys' thoughts of 1.0 since the release? Are you enjoying it? Do you think it's a little bit more challenging? I know some of the things personally I think is a bit more challenging. Obviously, having to go around find the Mercer spheres. There's some. I keep calling them summer sloops, but I don't think what they. Where's my little scanner? What are they called? What are they called? Yeah, summer sloops. Try to find these things in obviously the Mercer spheres. Kind of tricky. Obviously, I haven't quite got the towers down yet, but I do have the Radio Shack unlocked to be able to see where the hard drives and everything are. Obviously, one side is going to make life so much easier, but yeah, I do like what they've done with it, and yeah, I'm definitely going to be enjoying it for some time. Right, so we want 1 there. The nice thing, I think, to be honest, it actually came out at a good time personally for me. For the simple fact is, obviously been doing farm sim for quite some time. Obviously recently, most of you guys know I've been doing playing 7 Days to Die. Oh, that might link straight in. Did I get that a little bit closer? It might not. Oh, that's good. That's good. Possibly, maybe. Did I get that one as well? I think I did. Ugh, I might have worked out just about right. But yeah, I've been doing like 7 Days to Die, and I was kind of getting to the point where I'm a little bit bored of it. So obviously then update 1.0 was released finally, and it's like, ooh, something to do. I wasn't quite sure whether I'd be jumping in straight away, and yeah, I did. Obviously seeing Mr. Dave and Darius streaming it, it's like, oh yeah, I want to get in there. I want to check out these new bits, the Samor and all that. But it's really kind of nice. I love what they've done with it, that's for sure. Let's see. Let's get this line set up. Take you out just as a reference. So we're back on this line, and we're coming out to there. Was it? Pretty sure that's where it was. Nope, one more. Oh, actually, let me just double check that. Yeah, half and half. Okay. There was one more I need to go over. Right there. But yeah. Definitely enjoying it for sure. Just take these out a sec, just so I get the lining up correct. So around about there. And 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, The game really works slick and you're loving it, Hectic. Oh yeah, definitely. How you doing, Hectic, by the way? Hectate? Let's grab you. But yeah, obviously watching like people like Darius, and it's kind of amazing some of the stuff that he does. Now this is obviously going to be the computers here, so let's make sure that they're both set up. Yep, they are. Good, 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 good. So this is only going to be a 3, so we're going to be using that there, that there. So you can set them up any way you want. You don't have to do it this way, but this is the way I just find works for me. So yeah. Obviously, the only thing I would have maybe gone with is maybe setting up the lower floor so it was one higher. But apart from that, it's fine. Bring that down. Obviously, that's going to be going straight to there. Just want to sound straight. Okay, they're wrong. That's wrong. Needs to come across one more. I didn't think it was quite right. So that's going to be the same with these. Yeah, it's right there I wanted. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be in line now. Okay, do it that way. That doesn't seem quite... What has gone on? Yeah, it's in the right place, okay. I must have had it turned off, okay, so that's fine. It's not going to be that one anyway. That's why I keep... Oh, what am I like? That will be coming down onto the floor. There. Same with that one. Then that one. Like that. There we go. I was thinking, that isn't quite working right. Oh, that one's slightly overlapping, I don't know why. Oh well. I don't know. It's having a funny 5 minutes. Let's see, we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. But yes. There. There. That's fine. Now I need splitters. Now I do know there is meant to be a way of changing that bottom line, but I've never been able to figure out how you can do it. This bit right here. But so I just tend to have the one line set up. Let me turn that off. So there, there. So if you've ever watched Mr. Dajnet, you'll see him constantly switching between the little groupings and such. For some reason I just cannot seem to get it figured out how they do it. But to be honest, I'm not really bothered about it. I just like having the main things I want. If I want anything else, I can always go into the shop or the actual menu and find it that way. That's not quite looking right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That one isn't. Oh, it's clipping a little bit. Okay. Oh, it'll be fine. It's not a biggie. It's just a tiny little bit of clippage there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now, obviously, the last thing I need to set up is obviously electrics. So getting all this hooked up. It's going to be the fun part. Right then. So I'm using the double wall socket for these. And what I tend to do is find the center of this wall and put it up high. Now, the problem is I need to go higher because this one is bring that down to 1. Obviously, where I then go in and use this is literally right underneath it. Actually, I've got an idea. Just reverse those two. So we'll put 6 there. Oh no, 6 underneath. Sorry, 6 is the number I've got it set to, by the way. And we'll put the beam above it. That's better. That is a better option. Hey there, Mrs. Dajal crew. How you doing? How are you today? And I tend to take it all the way along to the other side. So let's do them while we're here. So we're going to repeat all that. So we'll do it from there, across, there to the window. We'll come back and sort out those in just a sec. So that's going there. Slide. We'll stick that there. That above. So actually, if you've watched NBC, he does something similar with his beams as well. There we go. Now what I like to do is wherever it comes out, I like to try and have it lined up with that. So around about there. Oops, I totally missed it and hit the roof. Let's try that again. Yeah, that'll be fine. And there. So there's that. We'll hook that together. Oh, I've done it again. Bleaking heck. Right, so that should be there. Yeah, I actually got it on there this time. There we go. Do that. There we go. I don't know what it is, but my keyboard, the light, obviously where it lights up, half of it's sort of disappeared now, and the other part that's there is almost non-existent. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on with it. Only seems to have happened like yesterday afternoon. So I'm guessing it's going to need to be serviced or replaced. I'm not sure yet. But I just have to use it without the lights there. Actually, I wonder, where did I plug that in? Maybe it just needs a bit of a wiggle behind the computer. But there we go. Obviously, if you guys are not following Mrs. Dajal crew, make sure to click on our link, give a follow, guys. There's that. We'll come back to behind. I should do the wall at the same time, haven't we? So, obviously, power to power. And if I can get through here somewhere, I can hook this last one up to there. And then that can be added to the rest of the power grid. Obviously, I've already got the upper floor sorted out, so there we go. Let's take that out. That's fine. There we are. So we'll do this, repeat the same. So click on that, line it up roughly to there. Good. Obviously, I'll fill in all these walls in just a minute, so it doesn't look too bad. There we go. Might as well come over the top on me. There we are. Fix that up. So this will be the high-speed connectors when that is set up. There's that, so that's the computers. There, high-speed connectors, and then those heavy modular frames in here. Now one thing you can do copy and paste settings on this as well. One thing you can do is you click on here if it's available. You can copy it here and then or paste it in, or if you actually just point at the item, well, it's a manufacturer, a miner, whatever it might be. If you do Control C, you'll get that setting copied, popping up. Just go to your next, I don't know, what your machine, and then do Control V. So exactly like copy and paste you would do in a document. It's exactly the same. So obviously I haven't set this up yet, and obviously there you go, it pastes it straight in there. Now obviously if you've got anything like power slugs and stuff in there, for overclocking for example, or power shard I should say, it will also copy that. So for example, if I come into here, actually I haven't got any, but yeah, if you've got power shards in it, it'll copy that and add it into the new one. So bear that in mind. So make sure you got plenty in storage if you are going to be overclocking. Right then, there's that, there's that, there's that. That is connected, that's connected. That is all set up. So I've just got to finish doing the wiring from this. But it's strange, but yeah, all of this does seem to work quite well for me. Right there. See, initially it's quite a slow process, but once it starts building up and building up and building up, the nice thing is once it starts backing up, it refills when you start taking stuff out of storage pretty quickly. It's nice. And I just need to sort this out. So that goes there. I'm going to be needing... Right, I don't need that one, because that's just going to confuse things. I'm going to need a floor hole behind there. One there. Okay. And then yeah, the outputs on these are not huge. I will say that that is one thing I don't really do a lot of, but it works. Somehow it works. I don't know how, but it does. Right, so let's fill these walls in. That side is fine. Yep. There we go. Come on. Fill that one as well. So that was my initial little hole. Get through. That is set up. So yeah, now all I've got to do now is go through, bring in the items from underneath, and should be good to go on these. Just get rid of that. So we're going to start on this end first. So it's obviously going to be computers. No problem, just try and get through. It's not easy. Up and over, up and over. There we go. Because we want this one. Just make sure this is computers. Yes, it is. Good. So we'll take out this floor here. Right then, so what do we have nearby? Now I do know I've got circuit boards being produced in one of these higher ones. Now wouldn't it be quite nice if circuit boards was right above us? It is, look at that. Let's get that going. Yeah, this is going to be interesting because obviously I've not got a lot of plastic being produced. So I may have to go take a trip and get some more, maybe get them overclocked or something. Right, so you're going to be coming out of here, which is right there, so... Yep, it's that one right there, so that's fine. So... That is not going to work well. Just do a little bit of moving around, so let's drop that out of there. We're going to bring that way. Yes, do it that way. That's fine. Take that off there for the minute, and we can do. How do I want to do this? I can pull off of that line there. See, this is the tricky part, is getting it all linked back in. So we've got a splitter there. What I can do is take that. Oh, helps if I put the hole in. Nope, it's not going like that. Bend. Let's take it that way. Really? Really? Okay, let's put in that. And we'll bring that across. There we go. There's one way or another, so that's that. Now then, so that is the circuit boards slowly being fed in. Next is going to be cable and then plastic. So I do have plastic being brought in here somewhere. Because it's going into the circuit boards upstairs. I'm pretty sure it's one of these two up here. I think it's that one there. Looking at it, so I could take it off of there. Let's see, splitter. Let's see, can we line this up with part of this wall? Now this is something I'm not a big fan of, but when you have to do it, you have to do it, unfortunately. Actually, I don't even need to do that, do I? Because I could just go like this. And... yeah, so I'm going to have to try and drop that down briefly. Oh, I don't know. Can I? The only problem when you got so many going in and so many going out, it kind of gets a little bit cramped, I suppose, the best way to put it. With some of this stuff. Let's try that again. I was hoping to try and not get too many lines overlapping and such. Let's bring that out a bit. There we go. But every now and again, when it has to be done, unfortunately, that's going to be plastic. So next we just need a cable being brought in. What do we got over here? What do we have over here? Oh look! Cable. I'm anti-clever. Let's see. Let's see. Is that the cable there? Yes. So, what I could do is split it off of there. Ooh, that's horrible. No, I don't like that. Let's replace that over here instead. If it's going to allow me to. Yeah. And we will... up here. That's better. Yeah, that will work. That will work. We'll bring that into there. That's the cable going in. Nice, 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 nice. So that is pretty well sorted. That one out. That can slowly feed in. And see, kick it in straight away. Cool. Obviously the nice thing is that will then come out and be fed onto here. Obviously that's one thing I do need to sort out is this. Let's take that from there for a minute. Because obviously we want that there, the downstairs, this one for the upstairs. And obviously you can change the direction for these as well with the R key. So if it's a product coming out, obviously you want it pointing inwards to the lifter. Like thus, there we go, that's fine. So I just need to relocate that belt, which is that one. And that was the AI, that was the circuit boards I was pulling off of, wasn't it? So we're going to need to hook that back up. Yeah, do it on an angle, that'd be fine. And we'll figure something out with the computers in a bit. Yeah, I could bring them in on top of that one, maybe. Oh, we'll do that later. To try and get the lines up and running, and obviously producing, that's the main thing. So that's fine for now. Done. Now what I'm just going to do is take a very, very quick break, guys. I just need to pop to the bathroom, grab a fresh drink, and then we're going to carry on with the next one, which is going to be the high-speed connectors. Let's get that set up quickly. So color is going to be red, and we'll get that set up there. High-speed connectors. Okay. Yes. Right then. Be right back, guys. Alright, I am back. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad actually. I started off the stream with a bit of a headache. It's now gone, thankfully. I think focusing on something does help a lot. That's one sure thing for headaches. Yeah, but this game it just sucks you in. You can really lose track of time. It's crazy the amount of hours that people have put into them. So, for example, if I come into here, go to save. So I've currently got on this save game 81. Actually, let me save this a sec. Get an accurate. So 82 hours, 1 minute, 26 seconds. This is all in just over a week. It's bonkers. I know Darius is over 100 hours in game already. So, yipes. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, all of this has been actual gameplay. I have on one occasion near the beginning just left the game to run mainly for concrete, because obviously it does take a little while to get that produced. Apart from that, it's all literally actual gameplay stuff. Right, let me clear this, because I don't want that on there anymore. I need to get these high-speed connectors. So we're gonna need some quick wire. I'm pretty sure there's some right below us, so I don't know why I keep doing this. So let's take you. I've got some quick wire coming in right here, so I might be able to take a little bit off there. Obviously the cable, obviously I've got a line right here. And circuit board is another thing. So yeah, one of the things I'm going to definitely need to work on is more plastic so I can get more circuit boards sorted out. That is going to be the fun part. And obviously this is only needing 3 lines. I may have to change. Can I access 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I can. I might have to change that one there. Looking at it. But this is one thing as well, when you get into doing some of these later small productions, it is obviously if you've got it spread out it's not an issue, but where obviously I've got it a lot compacted into one little area, this is where the issues start coming in. Let's think, how am I going to do this? Let's see. I could do that one there. Now that one isn't being utilised, so we'll get rid of that. And I can maybe take a little bit off of there if it's going to allow me. I don't think that's going to allow me to go all the way around there, so let's do this, because this is the quick wire. Yes it is, just want to make sure. You ever do that, you sort of start questioning yourself. So I can put the quick wire going into that one there, because that's probably going to be the easiest curve. Yep, that's fine. Also we've got cable coming off of here, so what I could just do is drop that down to there, bring that into there. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of... Oh, I might just about get away with it. I was hoping there wasn't going to be any clipping, but that's fine, it's fine. So that just leaves this one here left for circuit boards. So we'll point that in that direction. We're going to have... Actually, I can bring that down 1, 2, there we go. Because what we can then do, because obviously we've got it already set up. Circuit boards was there, wasn't it? So what I could do is just run a line off of here. Back on itself. Actually, let's turn that off of free mode. Actually, yes, do it this way. There to there. Also, we're going to go up into that one there. So I might actually change that in just a sec. Take that back a minute. There we are. bit of clipping, but that'll be fine. There we go. So obviously those circuit boards that are being produced are now going to be separated into 3 sections. I've got 1 going off into the storage, then 2 are going back into the next production line. So that is fine. They're all now set up. There we go. So we can now set this like that, do that. So you just got to wait for that lot to then start cycling through. Technically I could just really have 1 running for the minute, but as you can see, obviously the cable, there's plenty coming in. Obviously that quick wire isn't coming in because I'm a dummy. Where's that quick wire going in? It's going in there. The other quick wire is going into, oh yeah, there. And also helps if you have everything set up. There we go, that's fine. That. So yeah, it's just really waiting on the circuit boards. When they start cycling through, that will then kick into overdrive. So that is fine, I can just leave that to fill up and such. So that is good. That just leaves those heavy modular frames. Oh, I want to copy that. There we go. You have 133 hours in there already, Green Thumb. Wow. That is a lot. Oh heck, I think I've done it wrong. Yep. I thought I'd just copy and paste, but there. And these are going to be heavy modular frames. Obviously doing it this way as well, it's kind of nice just to see from a distance what's being produced in each. So obviously like there for example, we've got some ingot being made. Obviously this is the steel ingot. The other thing is obviously the images don't do it much justice, I suppose. I could also go for some of the bigger ones, have the image there and steel ingot. That what I might actually do is later on go through and replace them. Now actually I want to check something quickly. Just want to see how we're doing on tickets, because obviously I do want to get a few other things unlocked along the way. Just out of interest. Organize. Yeah, so I can go up to something like that if I wanted to. See, what I could always do is maybe put another one underneath, just saying what it is, or put it on the door. It's an option. I know people like Darius, for example, he'll go through and actually state, okay, I'm making this much, I'm doing this much on each, on the inputs and outputs. Oh yeah, tickets. We've got 3 at the minute. Let's have a look. I haven't done anything with these yet. I may look into it. I'm kind of interested in the carbon steel and maybe the unpainted finish out of the 2. Possibly the chrome. Those 3 I might look into later on once I've got enough tickets for it. I've still got loads of foundations to do, all the decals, but yes, this roof. Okay. 3 of that. There's many of this roof I wanted. Really. This one right here. This one and this one is the other one I want, is the 5. I've used this in the past. It looks okay, but I do like that the metal roof
Shopping
metallic
is an
one there.
essential human experience, enriching both the economy and human lives since the invention of society. Congratulations, you live in a society.
Marries in with this. Now, I had a kind of an idea. I don't know if it will work with up here. So obviously at the minute it's just a flat area. But what I was kind of considering, come into here, turn off the filter. So I've got all these nice new ones. So what I was kind of considering, something like that, is doing something like this. I don't know how far this is going to go, but I was kind of thinking. Let's see. I've got to figure out how far. What was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12. Let's move there for a second. I was kind of thinking like a little pivot roof on each side. Something like this. Obviously having that going all the way down. So let's do this a sec. To get an idea. Now obviously when you get to the hover pack, this is when the building side of stuff really comes in helpful. Especially when you're doing things like the roofs, because you can obviously set up a power line and just hover there and just go back and forth, back and forth. There we go, so something like that, either side. And then filling in this side here with more stuff like this, for example. And then doing that on each side. Let's see. Now, we're going to need some triangles. Do I have anything? Something like that? Nope. See, these parts are going to be the issue. Let me think. So we've got this here. We can do that, for example. That. Do that. Then we can just fill in those little corner pieces. I want. Is it 2? Yeah. So something like that, for example. That'll be fine, I think. That ain't bad. That's not bad. Go. So yeah, something along that line I'm thinking of. But yeah, I really want to get into sorting out the turbo fuel and stuff like that, so I can actually get some packaged, and I should be able to use that in obviously my little jetpack. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. It's not too bad. Obviously, it's going to be a bit of a wasted space, but I like it. I do. And obviously, I could duplicate the same effect on both sides. How's that look over here? Yep, that ain't bad. That's not bad. Now, I'm not quite sure what I want to do in the middle here yet. I'm kind of thinking possibly some glass panels, either side coming down on the slope. So almost like a light area coming in. Did I don't think I unlocked them yet, did I? See, I've got these here, but I wanted the slopes. Did I not unlock them yet? I thought I did. I guess they would have been in here if they were. Did I not unlock that yet? Or is that the one that I'm still waiting on? Yes, this one I'm still waiting on next. So, put that in there. That's going to be a wee while yet. But yeah. See, the only thing I just noticed is that little black line there where they change over. It's just that little edge. It'd be nice if they had pieces maybe without the edge on. Mind you, you're not going to notice it, or I won't anyway. Right, so anyway, let's get in and do these last, the heavy modular frames. Now what do we need for it? So it's going to be this one, so we're going to need to clear that list, because that's done. So that's one thing I do need to do is start going out and getting some alternate recipes set up. But right now, let's see, modular frames. Where are they being produced? Okay, so about here we should have, oh, let's put some light on the situation. Output right there for the modular frame, so that is cool. I can bring that right across to the far end. Okay, let's do that while we're here. Right, so splitter. Let's kind of line it up with the center there. Okay, we're going to get maybe a little bit there. Not too worried. Clipping. Nice thing is, none of this is really going to be seen too often, so if there is clippage, it's not a big deal, to be honest. However, I do want to drop that down there. So what I tend to do if I want to drop it down, I'll take the actual ceiling mounts themselves and place one either side of where it's going to be. So let's see if we get that lined up. So there. Drop that down to 2. And run it through that one. Hey there, Farmer Marks. How you doing, bud? There. It's going to be going into one of these ones here. I'm not sure which one it's going to be yet, but there's that. The screws, steel pipe, encased beams. Right, encased beams. Well, they're on this side as well, so there should be a output for them here. This one I could run down the back here, possibly. Let's have a little look. So we're coming all the way to the far end to this lot. So yeah, there we go. So let's do that there. Put that one into there. Oh. There's that. Let's see. Come back to you in a sec. Yeah, this is what I want right here. So 8. Yeah, this is one reason I try and sort of space out when I start setting up some of these productions, so they can actually build up. So by the time I come in and start tapping into them, they've at least got some products on the line backed up ready in the machines as well. There we go. Now obviously I need to bring this across a bit. But yeah, how you doing there, Farmer Marks? That'll do. So that's 2 down. So that leaves then the screws and the steel pipes. Obviously they're going to be over the other side for me. somewhere. I'm hoping. Right, there's the steel pipes right there. Now then, screws will be further down, so let's bring this one up first of all. And as there's plenty of room, and this is the end of the factory really, or hub area, I can just drop it onto the ground, I think. So let's grab you somewhere. Now what I do try from time to time is to line up with the floor, so it's kind of almost centralized. So let's bring it to... yeah, I'm not going to have too much of an issue there. That'll be fine. Then we need to take it to that right there. But yeah, I love it. I love this where you can hit the R key and it automatically curves. So we need to bring it into just to the side of there. Okay. You're doing good. Yeah, not too bad. Just working on getting a few of these final lines up and running. Actually, that's probably one too many. It is. Yeah, I need to bring that back one. Yeah, not doing too bad. Obviously, once this is done, I'm probably going to then start focusing on things like the crude oil productions and stuff like that, getting that up and running. Really need the plastic, the rubber, I should say, for some of these lines, and I'm just not producing enough at the minute. So let's put that one there, bring the other one in above it there. But yeah, overall not doing too badly really. Now while I'm here, I'm going to set up these guys for the screws, and obviously it's just the screws which are left and needed. There we go. To be honest, this is probably one of the easiest ones to actually have done. So it's got more products going into it, but it's kind of strange that it's actually the easiest out of all of them. Circuit boards is definitely one that's going to be needed a bit of a tweaking, shall we say. Nope. So screws right there. Okay, now let's see. That's another one as well. A line I need to sort out is the screws. Obviously, I've currently got it on its original recipe. I did unlock the other day the iron ingot to screw one, which I do like. It works a lot better in my opinion, so I need to at some point get that set up. So let's pop that there. There's not a lot out there, so I can just run that straight through, so that's kind of good. Bring that down. So yeah, that's the other one I need to sort out as well. I'm pretty sure it actually outputs more than the original recipe as well, because obviously you're not having to worry about the ingot, the rod, should say, part. Go, and we'll go into actually line up with this here. You gonna be? Nope. Take it back a minute. Need to take it up a fraction, so there. Get rid of that one. 5. There. And will it stretch? No, not quite. Okay. I was hoping that was going to stretch, but not quite. So obviously the only thing I need to now do... Oh, okay, that's why. Is set up all the outlines. Now let's just make sure that that is all hooked up and working. It's not, okay. Come on, come on, come on. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Yeah, there we go. Take that out. And that is going to need to be replaced as well. Oh, man, I am terrible. So, there. 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 That's 2 going in. You're not connected, so that's fine. 3 and 4. Yay! That is doing its dues. I like it, I like it, I like it. Okay. That is fine. Right, I'm going to have to sort this out. Let's take that out. Take that off. That was... What was that one above? Oh, that's the crystal oscillators. Okay. Oh, I might have to move this. I'm gonna have to move this. That's not bad, that's not bad. I could probably put it down there. Okay. Right, so one there. One there. Is it gonna be too close? It is. There we go, we've already got the first one in there, that's cool. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So, now for the fun part is to run all of this to storage. Right then, so we're gonna do that one first. Bottom. We'll drop that to there. And we're going to run it down through there. Right, so 1. There. And the nice thing is what I can do is with those other lines that I've just set up, I can stack them on top and add them in as I'm going along. Pretty sure that is the output for the other one, so we'll stick that there. Oh, didn't quite get it. There we go. There's that one. And then, yeah, we can get rid of this one. Tidy up a little bit. This was the original crystal oscillator line, but it's no longer being used, so that's fine. Just take that off. I can always utilize that layer again some other time if I need to. leave that there so I know that that is where the crystal oscillators need to go into. But everything is going to be coming up here and then going into the storages upstairs there. There we go. Right, so we need to... 1, 2... Actually, no, it's only one I'm going to need out of here. Because that one is being threaded down there. Okay. So if I point that there... Bring that around. To there. Oh yeah, I should have enough room for... Is it just the computers left? Or is that all of them? One there. Yeah, it's just really the computers which are going to be coming out of that line there. So that's fine. That. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Then, yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of clipping on this one, I think. Yeah. Oh, this could be annoying. Let's do 2. It is what it is, unfortunately, but that should now be all of them up and running, so that's good. Right, just got to get all these down to the storage. There. I hope none of that's going to cause any issues. Actually, that makes it look like it's meant to be there. Come on, hook. There we go. There. So, what we got? Ooh. We have our first computer produced. Yay! Yay, cool. Right, so the only thing as yet that hasn't produced is also obviously those other connectors, so that's fine. They will get there eventually. How far down do we need to go? Past the coal, I remember that one. I might as well do full. Now the reason I tend to have some going into storage first before I start doing this is for the simple fact I want to at least have it so there's some in storage that I can handcraft it as well. So that's the reason I go with that way. Okay, now this is going to be a bit of an issue. Fudge monkeys. Okay, I know what I can do. I'm going to be relocating that belt anyway, so for the minute I'm going to ignore it being there. Bring that down here. See, for the minute it's going to just overlap. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, what I can do is take it just underneath the actual area. There. Get up there, Peter. Sounds like we just got another load coming. So we've probably got a buttload of plastic coming through, so that's good. Oh, I've run out. This is one of the things I want to sort out over the next few days, is obviously getting some more of those Mercifiers, so I can actually set up some of these storages on each of the lines. Obviously, right now I'm primarily using obviously those steel beams for my lines, so I'll probably hook it onto there straight away. Let's have a look. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Take all that, and while I'm here, I can upload some of that. 8 stacks, 800. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Go. But yeah, I've got a little bit of a crystal production going there, so I might just build up around it. Any overflow is obviously going into the sinks on each of them, but some of it's actually going into productions. So yes, but yeah, I've got to say this is definitely, even though it looks kind of messy in places, is probably my most organized belt system I've ever done so far. Oh, if you'd seen some of my earlier ones and some of my other saves, it's like, oh my goodness, you'd cringe, you really would. Oh. You really, really would cringe looking at them and think, ugh. There. And there. So, where are we? Oh, we're actually here. We're here. Don't go any further. Ooh. Are we? Oh no, a little bit further. There. Okay. Right. So we need to bring it to around about there, I think. Let's just double check. That's going to curve around. Okay. Yep. Fine. That's fine. So I've got to remember that the crystal oscillators have to go to the far end. And obviously everything else can be fed to one of the ones along the line. So crystal oscillators are there. Set this up for the minute. Yeah, we're going to go enough for that line there. Ooh, I haven't added them. Now, the reason I've left these two is obviously I want to have the plastic and the rubber going into these last two. Obviously, they're going to be coming straight off the train, so I need to set up at some point. I might even set these up for obviously the black powder and stuff, so they'll be coming in from the train over here. Haven't quite got around to doing that yet. Right, so 1. Too far. Let's take that to there. Right, so this one will be going into there. Okay. That's fine. Yep, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Go into there. Okay. Actually, I don't need that here because the other side is coming there. Yes, I do. For those silly billy. So crystal oscillators can come. Can you go all the way to there? No. To go there. Then. Oh crap. There. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. That's good. Right then, so we've got two more, so they're going to be coming in here. What's that there? Coal and iron ore. Okay. I should really have them underneath. That's one of the things I wanted, is really have like the ores itself running underneath here, and then obviously all the other belts in here, so they weren't getting all mixed up. That's one of the things I still need to do. Right, so two, so it's going to be here. So 1, 2, and we're going to be relining them. So it comes down a fraction. There. Will it allow me to? No. Will it allow me to go straight to there then? Yes, it's a bit of clippage. Typical. Have to do it that way instead. Okay. Dang you. There to. Where that? Nope. Here. That works. That works for sure. To there, to there, there, to there. Righty then, so with that going a little bit, yeah, obviously that's going to be coming out eventually. I could. We'll work on that some other time. Let's get them set up. Yeah, because obviously one of the ideas I had when I first started doing all this is to have little columns coming in here, like for this is like the example of what I was thinking of. Is having these little, almost like legs, and having the materials coming in that way, the ores, and then having it running underneath, and then straight into the production lines from behind. I still need to get that sorted out at some point, if it can still be done. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. So I need to get the little sign set up. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, guys, definitely try and ride on the big flying ray there. It's definitely interesting to see. So let's copy that. So that is going to be the heavy modular frames there. Heavy modular frames sorted. That's the computers. There. Which means this, even though I've got none produced yet, will be the no, what was it? Connectors, wasn't it? those. So there we go. So that's 2, 4, 6. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 12. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. I've got a little bit of space left over. Obviously, these will eventually find a product to go into. So things like, for example, what's needed for the for this to unlock the next phases. Obviously, if once I get those lines set up elsewhere, they can then be brought in here, maybe on the train or something like that, and then fed into storage. But yeah, so we've got plastic, rubber, black powder, the other powder, packaged fuel. Okay, so that leaves me with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. One thing you could always do, or I could always do later on, is set up another storage somewhere else. I don't know where yet, but yeah, I could do. But that I just need to leave to run. Now I just want to have a little look at those circuit boards, see what is missing, because obviously I would have thought it should be producing a little bit faster than it is. Now, out of interest, so with all that up and running now, it's still good, it's still good. That is fine. Obviously my battery bank is now fully charged, so I can start getting some more of that into there. But yeah, I've got no worries, and that's just obviously running off of coal power now solely up here, which is quite nice. So this is the one I want. Well, that's the circuit boards. Okay, that is definitely flowing fine. What was I missing then? What is not coming in? Circuit boards. Did I not hook it up properly? Is that what it is? That's probably what it is. Yeah, because that's going to be the circuit boards. Oh, I know what I did. Did I not hook them back up properly after removing it? Circuit boards, circuit boards. Where would be your output? That's the wire. Yeah, this is the only part it gets a little bit jumbled. It's like, where the heck did it come out? Let's see. Or is that not connected correctly or something? Pretty sure it's that one. No, that's the AI limiters. So why? What am I missing? Oh, does anybody see my issue? Okay, let's see. Okay, that's still hooked up. Okay, I gotcha. I don't know. Yes! It's because obviously I went through and relined these, so that should then kick back in to the rest of these now. So I was thinking, I'm sure I had plenty being produced. Let's see, let's see, let's see. There they are, they're starting to come in there. So that means they should be top line there. Should be separate. Obviously, once these get filled, which is quite nice, is obviously this belt then will start backing up. And yeah, it'll be fine. So that's good, that's good, that's good. That's kicked in. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. I'm a dummy. Cool. Alright then. There we go, let's get that Back on there. I don't know. So that's the computers back up and running. And that should also be them up and running, so that's good. Cool, right, so what I can now just do, yep, they're kicked in. Good, good, obviously, like I said, this plastic is going to be the big problem with a lot of it. I'm really not producing much, so actually, I haven't been down there yet, so to show you guys what I've done over there. So, I don't know if it's actually called it, but I believe it's called the crater. That's the area that I've currently got my bits being produced now. Just out of interest, I think it's this one. 19 items per minute, so it's not much. So obviously I've only got 80 plastic there, 42 rubber, or vice versa, I should say. So that we'll take a little trip and see what is going on down there, because it should be producing a lot more. I may have to go through the whole thing again, maybe do some overclocking, add in additional stuff down there. But obviously once I get the other area sorted out over here, I am going to be producing so much that it'll be coming out my ears, my nose, every orifice, shall we say. But yeah, one thing as well later on, I want to start creating like little legs for these trays to go on. Possibly have them set up that it's 3 lines on each section, kind of like how Darius Frost has his. I've got to come up with my own little design, and I love using. I can't actually go into the menu at the minute, but there's the frames. I'll show you when I get to the other end that I like to use a lot. But yeah, this is another area that I was getting vertigo with as well. Yeah. But the nice thing is with having trains up that little bit higher, you can actually look over the valley and stuff like that, or wherever you are, and spot things like the slugs. Nodes, for example, like one right there, there's a nitrogen, I think it is. There's a slug over there you can spot. So yeah, you can get an idea where things are. But yeah, this is my little area down here. Obviously, I actually went past my crystal area. I want to set up a little factory area that then runs onto the second train later on. But yeah, this is a simple back and forth one. I was lucky to be able to get it to set up an engine either end, so it took me a minute or two to figure it all out again. But yeah, it literally just runs back and forth. This is all it's doing. I wasn't able to do it without having to set up loops and stuff, so that's very, very cool. But underneath here, obviously I've got one pure crude oil node. I also have, there is another one just behind here that I can tap into to get more going. But I've got a feeling. Let me shove that in there because I don't need that anymore. Yeah, so at the minute it's 2 doing the rubber, 2 doing plastic. Let me shove that in there. That can go back on the train next time it comes over. Obviously, in front of each of them there is a storage setup. Then that is then fed up to the train station and sent back to this central hub. But that and that one are working fine. This one, and it looks like that end one, so the one on either end seems to be stopping. Let's have a look. I suppose I can clear that out. I'll kick the buggers back into gear. So these are then being fed into here to create my smokeless powder. Obviously I've got black powder being produced as well over here. Obviously I've got 4 lines all set up doing that. I'm obviously bringing this sulfur in from up actually just up there. I've got the coal, which is coming. Oh, get out of the way. From over there somewhere, as you can see. So yeah, it's kicking butt, that's for sure. Each line is set up so if it does get backed up in any way, it'll then be either cycled off into here, down here, or obviously it should go up to the trains first. Oh, that's the point. That might be why. 1, 2. Okay, I've got 2 things linked up. Could be these guys. That's what I didn't do the last time I was here. The overflow. Let's do this while I'm here. So that there. I was thinking, yeah, because obviously I had it originally hooked up. Actually, I really don't need this much in here, to be honest. I could cycle some of that out. Let's take that off. That. I only really need 1 here, to be honest. Yeah, I had this all originally set up and hooked up, but obviously I came through, I think it was yesterday or the day before, added in a few of these smart splitters for overflow. So technically, once the train is all filled up, it should then cycle through and get put into the MAM down here. So it just keeps it going. That's probably what the issue is. Right, so that is coming out of there. So yeah, let's take it from there. We're going to take that up. I can't remember how far that needs to go. Let's do this a sec. Let's take it into the top one. There, there. Do that. To there. That can go. Right, so that's that one. But yeah, this is only like it was meant to be a last resort if the lines got backed up too much. So what is... Oh, obviously this last one is for a future project over here. Obviously I want to get into doing packaged fuel next over here. Now I have already got 2 tankers here with some fuel, so that is going to be another line to set up over here. I might just do that straight off of the impure, because this is only going to be primarily for my jetpack, so I'll probably use this one, bring it over, and set up another line over here. Yeah, out of interest. What would I need? So an impure. Let's have a little look. See what that's going to. This is going to be a later project. I want to sort that out as well at some point. Oil extractor. See, we're going. So 60 base. Let me grab my shards. See what that is going to be maxed. Oops. So that will output 150 per minute crude oil. What's that there for? Right, so 150. If I want. So we're going to need the heavy oil residue for that. So I could technically do there. So 150. So that's going to be 5. Is that right? 5 of them? Yeah. Okay. I could set this up over here actually. see that. Set this up quickly. I can then get the plastic being produced. So 5 of these. So let's see. Bring it back if I can. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I hope I can get rid of them. Yeah, interested. Yes. Ooh, you get mycelia from them. Oh, nice. I'll have a little bit of that. Thank you. Right, so one more. And what I can do is bring it over the top of this. That will do. Nope. With some of these guys. Obviously I haven't gone into doing the colour coding like Darius and everything yet. That's something I probably do at some point. That'll be fine. The nice thing is where I'm keeping it quite low as well. Ooh, doggo. I'm trying to keep it simple. In a minute. Yeah, I'll eventually go through color code them. So we've got like purple and black and stuff. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so where I'm actually coming through and keeping it kind of low, the nice thing is I don't need to worry about adding in any pumps to increase the speed and such, so that does help a lot. Let's bring that to there, say. We'll bring this to there, should be fine. But yeah, this game is terrible. It really is terrible. I don't know if you guys got it, but you can literally sort of just go hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours before realizing what the time is, and it's like, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I also have to turn it on, don't I? So let's get this going. So yes, this all can be set up to be doing the plastic, I think. Wrong one. 4. There you go, you can stay overclocked. And hello. Ah, really? I keep doing that. Thinking, why didn't that go? Because it didn't think connect properly. There we go. There we go. That's pumping away nicely. But if you ever wondered where Mr. Dashnet gets some of his ideas, just look at some of the games he plays. That should be trickling through in just a moment. I'm going to leave that to build up and build up and build up. That is fine. Right in. One, 2, 3, and 4. 5 there, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, this is all going to be plastic. So we'll copy that. We'll just paste that into each of them. As you can see, it's already filling up, so that's good, good, good. Obviously, what you can do if you really wanted to is you could put like a liquid buffer or something in between, but I think doing them straight direct is fine. Need a power. I got one there. Where is... There it is. Oh, keep it. Also changed my key bindings. Not the key bindings, the bit at the bottom there. My little bar. So, one used to be the power lines and stuff. It's obviously now switched to 4 and I keep forgetting. So let's do that. Let's see, what side should we go on? Yeah, I think we'll go with this side here. Let's pop there, get that going. There we go, so that's them up and running. So this is obviously where I tend to start adding in those liquid buffers. So, I got my power, I did these previously. This is where the fun part comes, so pop that there for a minute. So we're going to be doing that. So these are going to be outputting 10 heavy oil residue per minute. I'm going to be a little bit shy. So in that case, that'd be fine actually. It's a little bit under, but I think that will be fine. So what we need to do is basically combine all these three into one. So we're going to be bringing this into here. Ooh, I've been going for 6 hours today. Terrible. Let's see. Numbers is never my forte, but just for now, I think it'll be fine. That, and we're gonna do this. Hook all this up to there. Obviously, these pipes can hold a fair bit, so I'm not too worried too much about it. Bam. Oops. Still on the pipe, that helps. 1, 2, 3. That there. That there. That there. And that. Straight into there. Beautiful. Oh, full. That. So we'll be doing that. Obviously the next job will be to get some... Oh, right, I'm going to need a lot set up packagers. So I do need to get some plastic. Ooh, typical. Right there. Trying to remember how you do these things. So I need the empty canisters. This made in the constructor. Let's see, what do we need for that? Oh, it's been so long. Let's see. So what we can do is cycle off some of the plastic that's being produced here into the constructors to create the empty canisters. Some of it can then go up to the train, so basically a splitter. Um, ba, 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 ba. And that will work. That will work. I can do that. Maybe set up a storage in between each line. Okay, so but for now, obviously I need to get my booty in gear and go sort my wife out. See the joys of being a carer, but that is going to be it for today. So I'm going to carry on doing a little bit more myself. Obviously got to get the outputs for these sorted out, get them into the constructors and get it packaged and over. So probably next week I will probably stream again, but Satisfactory. But obviously Friday we're going to be obviously in Farm Sim. Also we've got the fact sheets to go over for 25. Obviously we'll have the next set of that out. Obviously if you didn't notice on the farming simulator website, yes, I don't think it's actually on the website, but obviously information regarding the buffalo was released officially. Obviously it's showing the babies. It's on, it could be in Discord, maybe check that out. It's a little video on YouTube actually that they've set up. But yeah, check that out. Obviously we'll cover that on Friday stream. Now remember guys, I'm not sure what's happening with Mr. Dajnet over the next coming days, maybe a week or so. For obviously he's going to be moving, obviously at some point after Saturday, really. So this weekend, possibly next week. So his schedule is going to be up in the air. So whether he streams later on today, don't know. Hopefully we'll see him probably doing some Satisfactory again. But yeah, no idea to be honest if he's going to be streaming, if he's not. Oh, but yeah, just keep your eyes peeled, guys. But for now, I need to find out who is out there. I'm pretty sure Mr. Wheels is out there. I'm pretty sure Darius is still live. Yep. So we are going to go over to Mr. Wheels 24/7, who is out there. I can actually see him that he's in Discord with Ryan K. So they're probably chatting and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll stick with the Satisfactory SGA streamathon. Hopefully, if you're interested, Mr. Darius Frost is live. I know he was working on the fuel power over there, so maybe something to look at if you're not seeing him already. Let's go over to here and obviously say a big huge thank you to all you guys for coming out today, much appreciated. Hopefully you got something out of what I showed you of what I do. Obviously I do tend to do the smaller production lines rather than big huge ones, but obviously I do tend to have a central hub and then have lots of smaller ones spread around and then bring them in. But yeah, thank you very much KW. Yeah, there is the link for Mr. Darius Frost. But yeah, we're going to be seeing Mr. Wheels 24/7, so let me get this raid going. And let's see if I can find him, because it never shows me on the list. Wheels 24/7, there he is. He's only been gone for about a little over an hour, so I think it'd be quite nice just to join him. So yeah, keep an eye out for Mr. Dajnet if he does go live later on. But for now, that is me, and I will see you again really soon. Obviously, back on farm on Friday. Till then, guys, have a great rest of your day, and that's me done for today. Bye for now.